Okay, so in this video, what we're going to do is we are going to write the equation of a line going through 2 points using the algebraic approach. So using our formula, all that good stuff, kind of solving it by hand, right? So just to recap, remember this is our slope formula, right? So we're going to plug in our 2 ordered pairs to find our slope, and then the slope-intercept form, this is going to be our equation of a line, right, where we have our slope, which is that m, and our intercept is b. So, first thing we're going to do, oh, I already lost my pen 10 seconds into the video, alright, we have our ordered pair. It does not matter which is our x1 and y1, and x2 and y2, it does not matter which is our first ordered pair, which is our second. But I'll go ahead, I'll make this one x1, y1, x2, and y2. So we go ahead and plug them into our formula up here. So we have y2, 7 minus 4, divided by 2 minus 5. This gives us a 3 up top, a negative 3 in the bottom. 3 divided by negative 3 gives us a negative 1. So this is our slope. Alright, go ahead, circle this one. We know this is our slope. Alright, next step is we need to find our y-intercept, right? So if we look at these points, we know neither of these are our y-intercept. So to solve for our y-intercept, we will plug in to our slope-intercept form, right? We have our slope. We know that that's negative 1. All right, and then we can use either ordered pair, either our first ordered pair or our second one, plug it in for our x and our y. All right, so what that's going to look like, if we use this first one, right, we'd have 4 equals negative 1 times 5 plus b. All right, we got to do this negative 1 times 5, negative 5 plus b. The way we get rid of a minus 5 is we'd add 5 to both sides. So let me just do a different color so we can see that difference of steps. All right, 4 plus 5 gives us 9. So we have 9 equals b. Okay, and so when we put all this together, we have y equals, our m is our slope, so negative 1x plus our b, which is 9. So that is the equation of the line that passes through these 2 points. All right, let's do another one. We have our slope. We'll have our x1, y1, x2, y2. All right, so when we plug in, we have 9 minus 5 divided by negative 1 minus negative 5. Don't forget that double negative. Remember, if we have a double negative, this really turns into a positive down below. So 9 minus 5 is 4. 1 plus 5, negative 1 plus 5 is 4. So this simplifies to 1. All right. So now that's our slope. We're going to plug in again. Neither of these points are our intercept. So we have y equals mx plus b. Does not matter which point we pick. All right. So if we go with this first one, we have 5 equals 1 times negative 5 plus b. Bring the 5 down. 1 times negative 5 is negative 5. We got to add 5 to both sides. Oops, I realized you can't see what I'm doing. That's fine. There we go. And then we have 10 equals b. Right, so we have our b, we have our slope, and we put this all together as y equals 1x plus 10 as our equation. Okay? You don't have to write that 1 out front if you do not want to. Alright? I'm going to go through one more example. I listed out multiple, but I think hopefully this will go kind of well. So, last one, again, I'll label our points x1, y1, x2, y2. We will plug these into our formula. All right, so we have m equals 0 minus 5. Then the bottom, 4 minus 0. 0 minus 5, got a negative 5 up top, 4 in the bottom, so this is our slope. All right, so now we have two options for our intercept. We know this point is our y-intercept because x is 0. And for our y-intercept, x will always equal 0. Similar idea, this is our x-intercept because for our x-intercept, y always equals 0. So, just looking at the ordered pair, you would know b is 5. But if you did not get that at the first go, that's okay. We can still go ahead and substitute in to point slope. Alright? You can use either pair, honestly, because they have zeros. I think it's nice to use them, but we'll just use our y-intercept to make this a little bit easier. So, when we substitute in, our y is 5 equals negative 5 over 4 times 0 plus b. 0 times anything is 0, so we are just left with b equals 5, which is what we saw from the ordered pair, and if we solved it algebraically, we got the same thing. So, putting this together, we have y equals negative 5 over 4 x plus 5. Alright, hope this video helps.